Hi guys, Kyo here, and today I kinda want to show you how to put a frame around the webcam if you are doing gameplay videos for the YouTube. It doesn't affect your PC too much because it's basically just another effect that is very easy to run on any type of PC, and this is the only method that I found that actually works and it doesn't basically ruin your PC. Every single time in the past I would try to put like a different effects when it comes to like putting like a stroke around the webcam, but it was really annoying because my PC would not be usable. And these are my specs of the PC. I'm using the same PC for like a past 5 years. As you can see, 8 TB of storage, RTX 3090, which is actually pretty good card. Like 4 years ago, this was like a top of the line GPU, 32 GB of RAM. I was lucky because I bought this amount of RAM 4 years ago and you didn't have to sell your kidney to buy more RAM. And I have like a 12 core AMD Ryzen 9 CPU, which is actually pretty good. I didn't overclock it because I found out every single time when I overclock AMD CPU, I have issues with the PC. And yeah, let's begin with the video. So you open Premiere Pro. It shouldn't take a long time. YouTube tutorial. I'm using Premiere Pro because for me this is one of the easiest programs that you can use when it comes to editing videos. I tried DaVinci Resolve, but after 8 years of using Premiere Pro, I don't really want to learn like a new program because when you get older, you kinda don't want to learn new things. I'm not sure why, but it happened to me, and I know so many people who are like, dude, I'm old, I don't want to learn like a new program. So you import video. So now when everything is placed where it should be, the first thing you do in the toolbar, you search for this thing, for this icon. It's like a rectangle. If you press on it and hold it, you are gonna get like a small pop-up with like a rectangle, ellipse, and polygon. I will go with like a rectangle. So when you select this tool, you move your mouse into preview like a window, and you hold and you create the box. Now when you created the box, there are a couple of things that you have to do. You have to select your video track, you have to go to effect, you search for like a track matte key, and you drag it to your video like a lane, right? So when you do that, again, you click on your video lane, you go to effect control, you scroll down, and you're gonna see track matte key. You have a couple of things that you can basically just modify. The most important thing is you click on none and you select video 2. And the reason why you selected video 2 is because the graphic that you created is on lane 2. And now you can see what actually happened. The video went inside of the box that you created. So now when you want to put a stroke around the video, you click on your like a video lane, you go to effects, and you search for drop shadow. And you basically just click on it and you put it onto your lane 1. So you can basically just modify it. Under effect control, you scroll again and you are gonna see drop shadow. Drop shadow has a couple of different things that you can modify, but the first thing we do is we change the color. Let's go with bright green, why not? Opacity should be around 100, direction should be 0, and I will explain to you why it's 0. Distance, let's put 15. I use 15, it's a really good number. And the reason why I set direction 0 is you have to copy paste this effect 3 more times, and each effect is gonna have like a different direction. One is gonna have like a 0, other one is gonna have like a 180, third one is gonna be 90, and like a fourth one is gonna be 270, because all those numbers are creating, let's say, like a circle. You will see right now what I'm talking about. So you click on the effect, you press Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste it. After that, you go to direction and you put 90. As you can see right now, the right side has a line there. After that, you just do the same thing, copy paste, you do like a 180. The bottom right now is green, you copy paste it, and now the left side is gonna have the line. As you can see, I put it to 70, and now entire webcam is surrounded by the stroke or the frame, or however you want to call it. Also, before I found out about this thing, I was doing different things. So one of the ways how I was actually putting a stroke around my webcam was I would create like an object in Photoshop, and I would insert it here, and I would basically use crop. And it was very, very janky. I didn't like it because, as you can see right now, I would have to do it like this. And sometimes the rectangle wasn't really good, so I would have to put like a decimal over here, and I would have to play with the numbers. And that is very, very annoying. And somehow, when I found this method, everything became so much easier for me. Let's try to put like a circle, because you are wondering, dude, I want to make my thing very unique. I want to have circle. It's very easy. It's the same thing. You go down there into your toolbar, you hold it, you pick ellipse tool, and you just create it like this. It's not a perfect circle, but you know what I mean. After that, you go to like a track matte key. I'm really sorry if this entire tutorial is scuffed, but I'm talking way too fast. I'm always weird when I have to explain stuff to other people. Now, when you put track matte key effect into your timeline, into your video, you press on it, you go to effect control, and under track matte key, again, you press video 2. Boom, right now you are in circle. What else do you do? Again, you go to drop shadow. Why did I write okay, you go to drop shadow, you copy paste it here, or you just drag it on it, and you change the color. Let's go with like a red. Red is really good. You change opacity to 100, you put like a 15, you copy paste it, you put like a 90 over here, copy paste, you do like a 180. I'm doing something wrong here. 180, you copy paste it, and boom, you put like a 270. And now you have this thing. I'm gonna connect it so you can see how it looks like. This is with like a rectangle, this is like a circle. It's really fast, it's very easy. Like, you can basically do it in like a minute, and it can save you so much time. There was also like a one method that I was doing before, where you would mask it and then you would have to like a keyframe it. It was so much work, because sometimes Premiere Pro bugs out and it's really painful. Also, if you want to change the size of the circle, you press on a graphic, you go to effect control, and boom, you can do it like this. It really saves so much time. If you want to change the position of the webcam and a circle, you press on the video, and then you basically just go like this, right? You can just do this thing, you can rotate yourself, and you can make yourself bigger and smaller. That's what she said. And it's really, really good. It doesn't take so much time. It's really fast. Basically, I did the entire tutorial with like a 2 different shapes in less than like a 10 minutes. So it's really, really good. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I helped you, because this is type of video that I needed 10 years ago when I started YouTube. But basically no one was making this type of videos. Everyone was using like Adobe After Effects to create like a flames around your webcam, which was kind of weird. And yeah, I hope I helped you. If I did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.